Alrighty then, what is up everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Animal Crossing 365-day playthrough. Today is day 120, baby. 120, baby. Woo! Woo, woo, woo! You know it. But yeah, what's up everyone? Welcome back. Today is a perfect town rating day, so I just gotta work on the town. Pretty much what I've been doing almost every single day, except I only stick to it. Why don't I hear any music from my fucking game? Oh well, fuck it. I definitely don't hear any music. Oh well, I'm not gonna turn on the music if I don't have to. So, today I just woke up from my second nap. Yeah, second nap. And most of you are probably like, Luna, that's so amazing. How are you able to take 2 naps? Well, the thing is, I don't have a day job. And all I pretty much do is take care of the house, Jesus, and everyone inside of it. So pretty much I'm a maid full time. And that allows me to clean and sleep a lot. Now, the thing is, let me read what Mama said. I've noticed that when I'm on the phone, my doodles would put Da Vinci to the shame. It's true. Stars, see? Firm bread. Oh, you're an asshole. I'm not gonna go to your stuff. Road 35. What the hell is that a reference to? But, yes. I do have terrible allergies, and there's some times where my allergies will make my eyes water up that I can't really see well, so I'll just close my eyes, and usually laying down on one side, or the side that is all congested, usually ends up, making me feel better. But what ends up happening is that I'll keep my eyes closed, and then I'll pass out. So that's pretty much what happens there. And, you know, people could call me lazy or anything along those lines, but I probably do more than most of you guys do in your daily lives, so go fuck yourself. Let's see. Do I... Oh, you idiot. I wanted to pick this up. Actually... This morning... my computer goes off. My TV and computer is off. I do have Comcast as my service provider. So, pretty much if the computer goes off, the TV goes off, because it gets its power from the computer, or something along those lines. I don't know. It's very, double-edged swordish. It shouldn't be used in battle. Definitely should not be used in battle, and it's very dangerous. I have no idea what I'm talking about. You guys are like, is he on fucking drugs right now? Like, what is he doing? But yes, it is the 1st of May. The kids will be leaving school pretty soon. And by kids, I mean teenagers. Pretty much grade 12 to K. Well, I think K gets out early. And that's kindergarten. That's pretty much where you go before you start going into grade school, I guess you could say. For those of you who are, I guess, not from this country, or from the UK, pretty much what it is, you got, you go, the school level, grade level goes like this. Pretty much kindergarten through 5th grade, usually are always in the same school, but now recently they're, separating it due to bullying. So it's kindergarten to 2nd grade, and then 3rd grade to 5th grade have their own schools, so... And then, 6th grade to 8th grade, it's its own school, and we call that middle school. Because obviously you're in the middle, you're in the developmental phase, you are becoming, bigger, you are becoming stronger, you're getting bigger breasts, your ass is starting to develop, you know, your voice is starting to deepen, your balls are starting to drop, everything that's starting to happen to make you become a man or a woman is starting to happen. And then we got... high school, which is where you will spend most of your days. 9 through 12th grade. Now, you can drop out of high school once you hit 9th grade, but you'll never get a fucking job ever if you do that. You can, finish high school if, obviously, if the school lets you. Sometimes most schools won't let you just because of your past grade performances. They will hold you back just because of your past grade performances, because they don't want to get more shit on themselves than they already do for having stupid kids. Let's see, what else? Sorry about that. I'm trying to clear my throat before we get going. And then you're pretty much there forever. Until 12th grade. Until 12th grade. And you do, depending on how wealthy your high school is, or how well-funded your town is, or if you live in a rich white town. Yes, I'm saying white, because usually that's where, you know, all the educations are mostly better than most anything in the fucking US, because usually demographics and location are a big part of how intelligent a school is. Most schools are run by tax dollars and, well, obviously, and advertisement dollars from sports teams, and sometimes those advertisement dollars run the whole fucking school. And yeah, so that's pretty much how it is. It usually depends on your level of education. All teachers are not equal. Some teachers do not care, or pretty much lost hope. It's usually the graduation rate in U.S. has raised quite a bit, a little bit more. Definitely in my town, there has been more dropouts since there have been people coming from Chicago to where we live, and the dropout rate is higher. And guess what? It's usually because they came from a bad situation and they go to a good situation and they're pissed their opportunities away. Definitely my school wasn't the best, but it was better than most. It was definitely better than the school that I went to in middle school. Because in school and middle school didn't stop to say, hey, you got this? They just fucking taught and just went on. Moved on. Could give two fucking shits about you. No extra help, no nothing, no tutoring, no anything along those lines. And you're probably thinking, like, Luna, you're a dumb shit if you need tutoring for school. Well, there's sometimes some people just don't get it. Maybe you don't get the quadratic equation. Maybe you don't know how to find the cosine of a triangle. Like, maybe you're having trouble with that. Usually you can go after school, ask the teacher, and everything along those lines. But, yeah, pretty much that's what the school was. It's pretty much open. It's a nice little small town full of racists. And, it's nice. It's definitely nice. And you'll definitely hear the N-word, or the S-word, or the F-word come out of most people. Mostly the people who lived in that town before, because the demographics of that town was mostly white. And then they got pissed when all these colored people start moving in. And what's this? That gay person? How dare he be gay? This is a strong religious town built on Christian beliefs, and Catholics are over in their own little special corner. And oh my god. And then drugs started being introduced to my town, and blah 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 blah. I'm just telling you the story of my town. Are you guys interested in this? Fun. Alright, let's see. I think I'll stop talking about that. That's pretty much how things are. And then after that, you could choose to go to high school. You could choose to go to a college. You can choose to go to a college, but you most likely will not get into one. Due to how expensive it is, you most likely will be going to a community college, where most people usually go, because $500,000 is a lot of money to get an education. Usually, depending on what it was. For my education in the culinary arts, they wanted $75K plus whatever else they need to add on, just in case for my further learning. If I do excel in what my cooking, I could study abroad, and they can add stuff to my tuition, and pretty much for 2 years. Which is pretty good stuff, except for since most people usually have to pay like 14 to around 50K, depending on if you want to go to a big, better university. And usually, most people don't go to college due to that reason, because it's just so expensive and your family can't afford it. And most people come from families who are lower middle class or upper lower class, so no one can really afford anything. And unless you're super intelligent, you can't really follow your dreams, really. You can go to a community college. You can ace everything in a community college. which is, community college is just a super cheap school, usually $50 like a class or something along those lines, depending on the class. Some classes are $150 every single time you go there. Pretty much you go for like a normal, I guess, college semester. You can graduate from that college, and then you go on for further learning, and, I believe, going on with the further learning, and if you, like, pretty much ace everything, your college experience, payment-wise, will be, a lot less hefty on your pretty much wallet. But hey, I know people who said they wanted to go to college. They wanted to pretty much main in literature. Ended up being shunned by many people because they didn't try to choose a profession that made a lot of money. But they didn't understand because they were going to college. But they're getting shunned. Weird, huh? Obviously, usually the main focus of going to college is obviously to make money, not to do your dreams. You do something you're slightly interested, you major in that, and then you minor in what you love, pretty much. Is how things go down with those stuff like that, and it's very expensive. I know a couple people who are homeless, and who can't pay their debt, because it's fucking ridiculous. And can't find a job as soon as they graduate, and can't do anything pretty much. They're pretty much on where they were beforehand, except they have this little piece of paper that says, hey, you graduated, and then you graduated again, and then you graduate again, and then no one will hire you because you cost too much money. That's pretty much. And it's weird. The Wonderful World. You didn't think Luna was going to talk about that. So yeah, I finished up Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, recording and rendering everything along those lines. It's all going to be uploaded pretty soon. I think it's pretty damn good. It was pretty entertaining. I guess it was a more entertaining playthrough than most of my playthroughs are. Definitely with how boring the game could be. Definitely how, I don't know how some people could play a game like that, because, and watch people play a game like that, because definitely it's super, super, super boring. Oh, everywhere. And then someone's coming downstairs with music. Why is the door open? Close the door! Close the door! Close the door! I don't like it! Close the door! Why?
Sorry, John.
Can you close the door? Jesus Christ! Honestly, I don't really understand why no one listens when it comes to things like this. Ooh. Alright, let's see. Let's plant these last two flowers, and I definitely gotta plant these trees. Somewhere. Somewhere where they won't die. How about right here? Don't you fucking die. If you die, those testicles hanging off the tree, I'm gonna rip them off, man. I'm gonna shake them so hard till they fall off. That's pretty much what's gonna happen. And I don't think you're gonna like that. Very much. Not at all. Right now, you and me, together, forever, in holy matrimony. Just kidding. I cheated on you with your best friend. The end. Stop crying. You're a little bitch. Goodbye. I'm taking the dog. I know. It hurts. Your heart aches. Oh well. Go fuck yourself. Plant. Yeah. Alright, let's see. So I think that's about it. I'm gonna just water these and then I'm just fucking leaving. I did have a couple things to talk about. Definitely I watched Django Unchained. If you guys want to watch a cool movie, a Quentin Tarantino movie, it's a typical Quentin Tarantino movie, has a decent story, surprisingly. Obviously it's not the best story. It's just pretty much a slave story, and black slave story, African American story, depending on who you are, depending on how butthurt you get by hearing what specific words. Pretty much, he becomes, I guess you say, an assassin and ends up killing white folk. Sort of. It's pretty much people who've done bad deeds, but, you know, I guess it's kind of plus for him because he's taking him, pretty much, he's in the South, and, you know, in the South in the U.S., slavery was a big thing. I believe recently, somewhere in the South, slavery was just abolished. It was bad still, but it was abolished. Yeah, altogether. Own and slave was pretty much abolished recently. Totally. From the state's constitution. I believe each state has its own constitution of some sort. I can't recall. It's been a while since I've been in civics, and I don't really study civics or politics in any kind of way. I didn't really like it. I was good at arguing. I just didn't really like the politics of everything. Definitely. Because in high school, in civics class, you gotta take it senior year. If you don't pass it, you're staying another year, only doing that. It's mandatory to pass it. You get these little pamphlets from your state. I got one from Illinois, and it pretty much was a book on, like, everything Illinois. Did you guys know Illinois' national treat is, Illinois' state treat is popcorn? Could have not thought that. And it pretty much tells you the state bird, state fish, state butterfly, state blah blah blah. It also gets into who's the important people in Illinois. The president came from Illinois. Historic things that happen in here in Illinois. What kind of state it is, whether it's a red, blue, or indifferent state, or both of them, or anything along those lines. I think we're pretty much a blue state altogether, all around. Usually, once you start heading north in Illinois, things start getting blue, and once you start going down, things start getting red. And very bad, because you start going towards the Bible Belt, and that's probably the worst place you could possibly live in the U.S., no matter who you are. But we used to do these things where we used to build arguments for some people. And let's say we had build arguments on gay marriage, abortion, whether tax dollars should be used here, or anything along those lines. Pretty much you have one side and another side. Driver's age, consent age, alcohol drinking age, things along those lines. And pretty much if you believe, let's say you believe in gay marriage, alright? You are now against gay marriage. And now you go against someone who's against gay marriage, and now they're for gay marriage, and they have to argue their point, like, not gay marriage, equal rights, or whatever the fuck it is. Something along those lines. Let's just use gay marriage, because we said gay marriage. We weren't very proper with when we said, but let's say, pretty much someone who is against is for gay marriage within that argument, and someone who's for it is against it for that argument, so you can see both sides and learn and better yourself. Obviously, that did wonders in that civics class, but obviously, some fucking asshole did get really upset and tell his parents, and they ended up having him taken out of the class, and he automatically passed, because I guess their parents didn't believe in no 2 men and 2 female marrying a shoe. Fucking bullshit. Me and my brother Cletus, but pretty much anything along those lines. And we also back in 2008, we do have a social science class, and we did hold an election, and guess who won? Obviously it was against McCain and Barack. Barack won by 51%, and McCain lost by 49%, which was interesting. No, I think it was like 48.5%, and like 0.5% Santa Claus. Someone was trying to vote for Santa Claus. It was fucking stupid. But anyway, that is it. My name is Luna. I'm done. Until next time, stay frosty.